Well, thank you very much for the lovely welcome and all the love that you have shown by gathering in large numbers in today's public rally. I would like to thank and express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Mukul Sangma, son of the soil, the state president of Meghalaya Pradesh Trinamool Congress, Charles Pingrop, the state in charge of Meghalaya Pradesh Trinamool Congress, a senior minister in our Honorable Chairperson Mamata Banerjee's cabinet, Dr. Manoj Bhuiya, all the legislators, members of the Legislative Assembly present on the stage, on the dais, all block, town, district, state representatives and leaderships, social workers, distinguished guests, friends in the media, thank you very much. And each and everyone who has come for today's rally. Every time I have come to Meghalaya, this state has not failed to surprise me. But today's rally is something which will remain with me for the years to come. Every time I have come to the state or stepped into Meghalaya, I have always come with an honest intention. I have come here to be with all of you in your fight against the autocratic forces. But after watching and observing today's rally, as a soldier of this party and one of your co-workers, I don't want to cause any detriment to anyone. But I'm sure after today's rally, even before we have stepped in, we came, the meeting started. Pictures of today's rally has certainly gone to National Puppet Party's conman. And after today's rally, they are going to have sleepless nights for sure. Every day, with your love and support, the Trinamool Congress family is growing. And it's just a matter of time that in the next 3 months, after the corrupt, the proxy, NPP and the MDA government is uprooted from power, every Meghalayan that walk in the state or walk freely on the road are going to walk and work with their head held high. Meghalaya is not going to bow down before the autocratic forces in Delhi. Every Meghalayan will have its right. Like I've always said, sun rises from the east. And over the years we have seen that the east has been neglected and the northeast has been neglected. Friends, it's time to show the entire nation what the east and the northeast is capable of. It's time to show them that this time the sun is going to rise in the east, not in the west. And I'm sure Meghalaya will show that way and path to the rest of the northeast. I came to Meghalaya 3-4 months before. I had some programs in Khasi. Today I'm in Tura, amongst all of you in Tura Law College ground. After next 15-20 days or a couple of weeks later when I come again, I would go to Jaintia. And the kind of love and humbleness and appreciation and support you have shown for Trinamool Congress, I bow my head to all of you and thanking each one of you for imposing your faith, for believing in the ideology of Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress. Before I say something, I'm going to make it very clear. Lot of people have been labeling Trinamool Congress as an outsider party. I want to ask them one simple question. In 2004, the son of this very soil, the very respected Honorable P.A. Sangmaji, contested on a Trinamool ticket. Was he an outsider then? He was not an outsider. So people who think by making false accusation will be able to take on Trinamool and stop their might, they're living in fool's paradise. Last time like I said, I visited Khasi, and today I'm in Garo among my Garo brothers and sisters. Next time I'll go to Jayantia, and in the coming months I'll make sure that I make more frequent visits in this beautiful state to fully immerse myself in the glorious culture of Meghalaya. And 4 months back when we started this membership drive, we started with few hundreds. Today we have become a big, humongous family with 1 lakh active member. That calls for a big round of applause. 1 lakh people have actively associated with Trinamool Congress in our quest, in our battle to make the state stand out and be number 1 in the country. I thank each one of you. I have always come to Meghalaya as a soldier of this grassroots party. A party who has always stand by people, who always stood by people, voiced their concerns, and championed their cause. Today, with the participation in big numbers, I see that the idea of Trinamool Congress has traveled far and wide. Meghalaya, especially from the last 4.5 years, has seen complete chaos due to a failure in leadership. I wish to assure you that this chaos is going to be over soon. Last time in 2018, when you voted for your candidates and voted for Meghalaya's self-esteem and self-respect with hopes in your heart and aspiration in your mind, your mandate was not given respect. Your mandate was not respected. This time when Trinamool Congress is coming to you, let me tell you, there are 1,700 political parties in this country. Not 1, 2, 5 or 10. 1,700. And out of these 1,700 political parties, Trinamool Congress is the only party which is taking on BJP head on despite all their threat, and not has scouted down to Delhi. So Meghalaya has to fight for their own right. I want to ask you a simple question. Do you want your state to be ruled and governed by Guwahati or Delhi? Please answer me. Do you want Meghalayans to be subservient to people sitting in Guwahati and sitting in the ivory towers of Delhi? Or you want your own self-respect? And come what may, we will not sell our self-respect and our spine to anyone. That has to be the mindset and attitude. This is the fight. So every Meghalayan has to be associated in the fight, irrespective of your caste, creed, religion, and political differences. I want to assure you, in every step of this fight, I'm going to be with you. Every Trinamool Congress soldier is going to be with you. And I want to make it very clear. In the next 3 months, when elections are over and a new democratic progressive government is formed in Meghalaya, Meghalayans are going to rule Meghalaya, not people of Bengal or people of Delhi. Meghalaya has to show the rest of the Northeast that what it is capable of. It is the most rich biodiversical place when it comes to the entire country, places like Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh. But they have been ignored over the years. It's being perceived as a small state. Why small state? As per the constitution, every state has got the has to be given the same amount of respect and regard. So if states like Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Bihar, Haryana are being seen and perceived as big states, why do we perceive Meghalaya as a small state? It is time we make them realize what Meghalaya's people are capable of. And I would like to tell you that this shoddy alliance of MDA will not even be able to win a single seat from Gado this time. Not even one. I have been to a lot of places. I have been in active politics for a long period of time. I have been the party's general secretary. I have been involved organizationally in various capacity. I have been to many districts, many villages, many places, many cities, many states. But the kind of love and enthusiasm that I have observed and witnessed, let me tell you, change is only a matter of time. It's going to happen in 2 months or 3 months. Nobody, no force in the world can stop it. And MDA, when MDA was formed, people thought it's going to be Meghalaya's Democratic Alliance. But MDA has only turned out to be Conman's My Development Alliance. If anyone who has made progress or any development that has happened, it has only happened to one family, one man, one person. You see the roads, you see the infrastructure, you see the hospital. It's such a beautiful state, such a rich state culturally, in biodiversity, in heritage, in tourism. It has huge potential. But still people of Meghalaya are struggling with unemployment. You have roads with potholes. You have hospitals without doctors. You have schools without teachers. Everything is in total shambles. This has to change. And if there is only one party who can change it, it is only the Trinamool Congress. I say, and I repeat, make no mistake. A lot of people, most of us who are sitting here, we have all been ex-Congresses. We have been associated with the Congress before. I want the voice to grow louder, yes or no? Yes or no? Do you want to uproot this dishonest, corrupt government, yes or no? Do you want to be with Trinamool, yes or no? Do you want to fight for the people of Meghalaya, yes or no? Do you want to save this state, yes or no? Do you want to stand for the right of these people, yes or no? If you want to stand for the people, if you want to fight for the people, if you want to uproot this government, and if you want to teach them a lesson, my friends, Trinamool is the platform and 2 flowers is your symbol. Don't mix it up with any other party. I am, as a general secretary, I'm committing to each one of you that every vote for Trinamool Congress, we will take it as your love and blessings. And come what may, every soldier of Trinamool is going to work tirelessly for the next 5 years in your service and will not be cowed down before the autocratic forces sitting in Delhi. And we will not, at the end of the day, let me assure and reiterate that we will not let your mandate become what may. This is my commitment, Mamata Banerjee's commitment, and each one of you. It's time for Meghalaya to shun this fair weather birds and choose an alternate that is of the people, for the people, and by the people. With a history of inclusive welfare schemes, Trinamool Congress is the only credible alternative that can bring an all-round holistic development to this beautiful state of Meghalaya. And I request all 3 hills must come together with a progressive force, the Trinamool Congress, and work towards saving and serving every people of Meghalaya. It's time for every pledge and save Meghalaya.